My name is Dana Waldy and I have been an esthetician for 13 years. Today, I'm very excited. I'm actually gonna be reviewing a brand that was trending on TikTok. And they happened to reach out to me. They asked if they could send me some product in exchange for my professional opinion as an esthetician. And they use a lot of CBD and hemp in their products. So I want to break down the difference between CBD and hemp because they both offer very different skin benefits to the skin. I know a lot of us have been hearing a lot about CBD. So CBD and hemp both come from the cannabis plant. It is the non-psychoactive part of the plant. So CBD is actually like the flower, the stem, the leaves of the plant, where the hemp is the extract from the seeds from the plant. So the main difference in the skincare benefits are CBD has more of an anti-inflammatory benefit topically in skincare, where the hemp oil is going to give you more of those rich omega fatty acids, like your omega-6. So main skincare benefit being more volumizing and plumping for the skin. I love hemp oil for maybe somebody who needs some volume in their skin. Maybe they have loss of volume, where the CBD is going to be more of that anti-inflammatory. So we're going to talk about quite a few of their skincare products. They were so generous. They sent me, I want to say, about 8 or 9 different products that I have been able to test and try. And I have my professional opinion for you today. So let's hop in. First product that I am going to talk about today is the first product I actually tried when I opened the box. And it's funny because when I opened the box, I immediately knew what I was gonna like and what I thought I was not gonna like. And it actually surprised me. There were a few wild cards in here of products that I thought I was gonna shy away from a little bit that ended up being almost my favorite products. So don't judge a book by its cover. It's always good practice to try something before you knock it, right? So the first product I tried was the CBD Jelly Acne Cleanser. This particular product I thought was not going to be for me because my skin type tends to be more dry and sensitive, and because they market it as an acne cleanser. When I tried it, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I almost wish that they wouldn't necessarily specifically market as an acne cleanser, and I'm going to tell you why. So the base of this cleanser is aloe vera. So I love seeing that as the first ingredient in this cleanser because aloe vera is such a miracle plant. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's super hydrating, it provides a ton of vitamins and minerals to your skin. So I can see why they use aloe vera, especially people who are acne prone, typically have that inflamed acne. But for somebody who's dry and sensitive like me, aloe vera is amazing. It doesn't strip or dehydrate the skin. There's other hydrating ingredients in here. There's watermelon, which is really hydrating. There's agave nectar, super hydrating. But then there is a little bit of a vitamin A boost and salicylic acid. When I looked at the ingredient deck, that's when I was like, okay, I think I'll be okay with it because it's such low levels, what appears to be low levels anyway, because they're more at the bottom of the ingredient deck. So it's not like where salicylic is like the predominant ingredient in here. So for somebody who's even more normal skin, combination skin, you don't necessarily have to have acne to use this. And then of course, they use the 200 milligrams of CBD in here, which is another anti-inflammatory. So this cleanser on A+ for me, I've actually started using it daily in my shower with my Clarisonic brush head, and it has not dried my skin out at all. All right, the next product that I tried out was the Mary Jane CBD Glow Serum. So full transparency, this product, just looking at it from the package, did scare me a little bit because it's pink, and I just assumed it was gonna have a really sweet smell to it. And my scent profile that I tend to like are really kind of clean, earthy scents. I don't like a lot of sweet smelling things, and I was pleasantly surprised when I tried it. This is not sweet. There are a lot of botanical extracts in here. I want to say there was some hibiscus, so I think that's what gives it such like a pink color to it. It is in a glass bottle, so it looks very pretty sitting out on your medicine cabinet. I love the thought and the detail. Their oils and the serums that I did try came in glass containers, so the product didn't absorb plastic. So I did appreciate that, especially because they're using so much CBD and hemp. So just a quick at a glance, this serum I would say is great for most skin types. I would not recommend this for sensitive skin because there were a lot of different flower extracts. Sometimes that can just maybe aggravate more sensitive skin a little bit. But if you are normal, resilient, this is gonna be great. There's 100 milligrams of the CBD in here, a little bit of a glycolic, so you're gonna get some nice brightening benefit. So I would say this is good to use about once a day, once or twice a day. Next product is the hemp oil facial serum. This product I super loved. It is an oil, it's one of my personal preferences. I love oils, it's kind of my thing. I love really hydrating, rich products. So I love this oil. It was a really nice consistency to the oil. I think the molecular weight was really nice. I use oils at nighttime and it was not heavy or greasy on my skin. It did not get on the pillowcase. It just absorbed in my skin beautifully. This one uses hemp. So it has more of those omegas, which I need because I tend to be more on the dry side. So really, really hydrating oil, ginseng, vitamin A, and amino acid boost. I love this, and I actually I tested it using the glow serum first, the hemp oil, and then I moved in to the next product, and I super love this one. I think this is in my top 2 favorite products out of all the products. This moisturizer, first of all, I really love the packaging. I just love, it looks super earthy, it looks very green and clean. It's really beautiful packaging. It's not cheap by any means. And this is a CBD moisturizer. So I would say any skin type could use this. It was more of a medium weight, so it's not super light, but it's not super heavy. Also, just calling out a couple of the other ingredients, I had to grab the box here. So this is an aloe vera based moisturizer. So being the first ingredient, I love that. Super hydrating, super anti-inflammatory, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, hemp oil, coconut oil, green tea extract, vitamin E, white willow bark extract, hyaluronic acid, a little bit of witch hazel, sea kelp antioxidant, and that's literally the ingredient deck. So I was super impressed with the ingredients, the texture, the feeling on my skin. This is definitely in my top 2 favorite products for sure. All right, now I'm gonna move on to more of like those treatment pieces on this side to my right side. So they sent me a couple masks, so I got to try those, which I'm a big mask person. I typically take a bath probably about twice a week, so I mask probably like usually twice a week. So I definitely got to give these 2 masks that I got a whirl. So the first one I tried was the Golden Leaf Resurface and Brighten CBD face mask. So this one was really nice. I liked the packaging. It's kind of like in a tin packaging. I keep it in my shower and I would actually put it on while I was in the shower showering. This one is definitely going to be more ideal for somebody who is more of a dry skin type. There is shea butter in here. So if you are acne or acne prone, this one would not be for you. Typically, shea butter is not the best ingredient for acne prone skin type. Myself, my skin does great with it. Another ingredient that was in here that could be a little irritating for acne prone skin or kind of flare up acne prone skin, there was 24 karat gold mica in here. So that can tend to cause a little bit of, irritation with acne prone. If you are normal to combo, you're gonna do perfectly fine. But this one has a little bit of the glycolic acid in here and an alpha hydroxy and beta hydroxy boost. So you're getting a nice gentle exfoliation. They're more at the bottom of the ingredient deck, so it's not super strong levels of your AHAs and BHAs. This one definitely gonna be great for hydration. Whereas the next mask was the hemp jelly anti-acne face mask. I actually, surprisingly enough, it's so funny, this one is another product marketed as an acne product where I think most skin types could use this. This one was actually my favorite out of the 2. And I'm more dry sensitive. This one again is in an aloe vera base. So nice anti-inflammatory, super hydrating ingredient. You have your hemp seed oil, so those omega oils. There's castor oil, there is vitamin E, there's cucumber in here, cow leaf extract, and that's basically it. I mean, it was a really nice ingredient deck. Okay, the next products that I tried were really fun pieces if you have a little blemish or are struggling with breakout. So I was so impressed. I love this. They call it the CBD facial kit. It's in a little tin kit. I love this for traveling. I'm certainly gonna reuse this. But what came in here is a spot treatment for acne. It's got salicylic acid and CBD, so gonna dry out that pore, dry out the oil in the pore, and then nice anti-inflammatory benefits. It came with the little, almost like the Biore nose strips for the blackhead removal, so you get a couple of those. And then you get their little acne patches and a little extractor for your blemishes. So I thought this was just so super adorable and well thought out that it came with everything you could possibly need if you're trying to, you know, fix the little blackheads that we get in our nose area and a little blemish treatment. And then I just wanted to highlight these little guys. So a sheet of these comes in that little facial kit, but these are the breakout, they're hemp acne patches. There's 36 treatments in here. I wanna say this retails for $13. So personally, I don't struggle with acne. I don't typically get a lot of acne on my face. However, when I do break out, it's on my body and I get it along my hairline. I'm actually wearing one right here. I have a little blemish, so I'm currently wearing one here, and then I'll break out on my back area if I'm working out a lot and if I can't shower immediately. And the first time I tried it, I put it on a blemish on my back that was actually really inflamed, really painful. It even hurt when my fabric was rubbing against it. I put it on overnight. I took a shower and I forgot that I had it on, and I was getting dressed and I was like, what is that? And it even stayed on during the shower and it completely dried out my blemish. There is an ingredient in here that's like a fluid absorbing ingredient, and then again there is a little bit of salicylic acid in here, so it's going to really dry out the pore. So love these, so cute for blemishes and breakouts. All right, I saved the best for last. So this was a lesson learned for me. So their unicorn fruit body whip body butter, I did not think that I was gonna love this product just by looking at it before even opening it. It looks like cotton candy. Again, my style, my vibe, I like earthy stuff. I don't like a lot of sweet things, and I just assumed this was gonna smell really, really sweet. And I was definitely pleasantly surprised. This ended up being my favorite product. And when I was doing research, there's a lot of mixed reviews about this, and so I just wanna clarify a few things and kind of explain why I was so impressed with this product. I actually have some notes out here. So this moisturizer, and if you see other reviews, it is really thick, it is super rich. It's probably the richest body butter I've ever tried, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So when I used it, I would scoop it out with my finger, I would warm it up a little bit with my hands, and then I would do it after I get out of the shower when my skin is still a little damp, and I would massage it into the skin. And so when you do open it, it does have a little bit of a sweet scent, but the way it wore on my body throughout the day, it just gave me the best scent. I love the way my skin smelled, and I could almost smell myself in the best way throughout the day. And so this product, let me go over some of the key ingredients. There is shea butter, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, mango butter. This is such a hydrating, occlusive product. So we want that, especially if you struggle with really dry skin and dry skin patches on your elbows, maybe on your heels. Because what happens, it's called transepidermal water loss. Our skin, being the largest organ in our body, it will expel water just as much as it absorbs water. So a lot of times with dehydrated skin, we experience transepidermal water loss where the air, the pollution, our environment kind of absorbs and dehydrates our skin. So we lose water to the air. So we want really rich occlusive products like this body butter to basically occlude our skin. And I did a little test, and I'm gonna insert the video for it. So when I massage it into my skin, a good test, a good way to see if a product is super occlusive is I massage it into my skin, and then I put my arm under water, and you'll see the little water cascades. It just dribbles right off of my skin, and it doesn't go in. So what that means is that this moisturizer is so occlusive, it is holding all that moisture that we want to keep in our skin and not letting the air evaporate it. So when I did that test, I was super impressed. Again, it is really thick, rich product, and I think that's why there are a lot of mixed reviews online when I was doing some research for the product. But my professional opinion, I definitely recommend giving this product a chance, especially if you suffer from really dry, dehydrated skin. This honestly is like the richest moisturizer. A little goes a long way, so start with less, warm it up, and massage it into the skin. Okay, that is it. That is my full summary of Truly Beauty. They get an A from me. I was impressed by the performance of the line, the ingredients. If I had to pick my top two favorite, they are definitely the body butter and then the Flower Child moisturizer are in my top two favorites that I definitely recommend grabbing those items.